Alright, you guys asked for it. A new kind of stream. With a webcam. Wow, pretty good. See? We're upgrading every day, and there's now sounds in the background. Sounds, they will switch between music and ambient sounds. Yeah. Oh, this is so weird having webcam. I think my face is very asymmetrical by the looks of things. But it's fine, we're fine. Today we're going to be doing more Substance Painter work. So everybody say hi and chat. And yeah, so also... There's a fly. Also everybody said that we should incorporate horror into the stream somehow, and I was thinking, oh, how would I do that? And then I stumble across this perfect thing, this perfect solution, just in the crawl space. There's this rusted old computer-looking machine, and on it it's labeled broadcast cohost machine. I think, okay, what's this? I hook it up to the computer, and it's some kind of question and answer type thing. And so, you know, I mess around with it, I go through some of the presets, and yeah, I'm very excited to show you all the new co-host of the stream, Dancing Barney the Pig. Don't you guys love this? He dances, and he's going to dance for the whole stream. And he asks questions, and he says, like, funny things. I think, at least he's supposed to. I mean, I'm not, like, certain that's what he does, but that's what we set it up to do. Man, yeah, he's really going at it. He really can dance. They weren't lying about the dance. Hello. Hello, Barney. Cool. Well, that's a real, I think that's a real winner. Do you say anything else, Barney? You just dance silently. Okay.
Hello, chat.
Say hi back. I don't know what happens if you don't. I didn't test that.
My
Say hi
name is
back.
Barney. I am a friendly dancing pig.
Pretty self-explanatory. Name is Barney, friendly dancing pig. So, that's the new co-host for the stream. I hope you guys like it. It took a lot of work to get that all wired up, but either way, we're back in Substance Painter working on the show. This is the lamp. I finished this yesterday. And I did some other admin stuff in Blender. But, yeah, it's still a lot more to do. Let's just do another picture. That's the easiest. Oh, look, nice music. Isn't this fun? Oh, yeah, these are all on the same... Oh boy, this is going to be intense. Alright, no worries. This is cool music. This is very chill. I'm not going to be looking at the camera a whole bunch. I feel bad now. Barney will do the entertaining. It's okay. I believe in him. Where's my paint panel? So how is everybody today? How are we all doing? Is anybody tuning in from anywhere crazy? I'm not seeing any chat messages. I'm pretty sure we're live, but maybe nobody wants to chat. Also very possible. Which is completely fine. Yeah.
I have the body of a pig.
Yeah, Barney, you do have the body of a pig. That's your whole thing, you're a dancing pig. Barney is so happy. Yeah, he's happy. He's a dancing pig. I mean, you know, people will grow to love him, I think. People will really grow to embrace him as the co-host that he is. I mean, I hope he asks more questions more frequently. Because right now he's a bit slow on the question answering. Or asking. Was this a good time investment? I don't know. I like him. Makes the streams less lonely. This music is really making me feel lonely. Like I'm all alone. In a farmyard with a dancing pig.
How much would can a woodchuck Chuck Ripley?
I don't know, Barney, that's not a real question. That's like more of like a tongue twister than a question. Is that really right? Is it really supposed to say riddles? I don't know. Maybe chat can answer? Maybe it's like something simple, but can't... Oh, maybe it's because we're texturing wood. I think it's because we're texturing wood and it sees the wood. And it's like programmed to say a joke. I gave it my name. I'm starting to think maybe that wasn't wise. Salad Fingers music. Yeah, it is a bit ominous, isn't it? It's a bit creepy. It's royalty free. I found it on Free Sound, so maybe we'll just put it in the show. Who knows? But yeah, we're working on the show. We're working on finishing up texturing this old lady's room, iconic character of Nana. Keep thinking I'm gonna look up and Barney's gonna be looking at me. I'm not like, I don't know. It's kind of freaking me out. But yeah, I hope you guys grow to love that brand new character. But yeah, thank you folks for being here. And yeah, say hi to Barney if you love him as a co-host. Is Barney alive? No. He's just a computer program. Don't fret. I did not create like a sentient... I did not create an am situation. Ugh, that would be bad. Well, that music ended quite abruptly. Okay, now we're into nature sounds. This is fun. I don't know. This really does make the stream feel more alive. Can you guys hear all the sounds okay? If they're too loud or too quiet, just let me know. I like Barney's voice. Barney's voice is like super retro. Very cool stuff. Classic character. To my knowledge, it's just the default Microsoft text-to-speech voice. But yeah. It's the man, the myth, the legend returns to streaming. That's me. And I'm back. With my buddy Barney. He's a dancing pig. Yeah, we're back. Back streaming again. And we're only doing animation streaming now. Or like work-based streaming. How are you? How is everybody in chat? I like the North American nature sounds better. Here in the South, we got birds that sound like woman weeping or bell churches. Not great to hear at midnight. Yeah, that sounds quite terrifying. In the UK, we have like foxes, and foxes like they scream violently at this time of year. That's really quite terrifying. I'm sure some other UK people in chat can back me up. Man, some of this song is end pretty abruptly. I did not test screen these because I wasn't listening to an hour of stuff. You love Barney. Guys, everybody say hi to Barney because it can read the chat messages and it can... I don't know what else it can do. I think it can see through the webcam. I don't know how powerful it is. I just plugged in this computer, this ancient piece of technology into my computer. I don't know what it's capable of, you know. Was that unwise? Maybe. But I needed a co-host. And I hope this guy works out. Yeah. I think he did a couple like small time like news gigs, like being the co-host for like some news gigs, obviously not in his pig form. That's a form that I've given him. But like as like a, I think it was like a little robot or an automaton.
How are you today?
I'm good. Barney, how are you today? What software are you using? This is Substance Painter. So this is like a 3D texturing software. You can import the models as FBXs and then just kind of paint onto them, which I'm really loving doing. Barney, do you like soup? I'm not sure He's able to answer such complicated questions, but Barney, do you like soup? I don't know. I don't know if it can even hear me. You just had a fox screaming outside your window. Yeah, man. The whole night last night, it was like, I don't know, like a million foxes screaming. Pretty terrifying stuff. But yeah, this is the new stream setup. I hope you guys like it. I've been making some improvements. The sounds got really quiet. I think they are still there though. It's like super subtle. Barney, did you turn the music off? Yeah, I know he can do that. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? Oh. Oh, that's an interesting sound. What is that, a frog? Or maybe it's some kind of like distant siren? First the cameras and now talking Barney. You're good at this streaming stuff. Well, I don't want to like claim all the credit. Part of it was me finding this great co-hosting device. That's doing most of the work, but thank you. I mean, it took a lot of work to get this thing set up to a modern device. I mean, it's a device that was created in the 70s for broadcast television in the 70s. So I mean, it's quite difficult to update. Why nobody's used it since then, I don't know. I mean, it's just such a gem. But yeah, I love it. Classic Barney. He says other cool things later on, don't worry. Yeah. But yeah, I'm wearing my cool shirt because it's summer, and this is technically Summer Streamfest. Okay, Crappy Clamshell says, I'm doing good, I just watched a cheesy 80s movie. That sounds cool. What was the cheesy 80s movie? There's so many of them. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. It means a lot. Trying to get back into the streaming thing, just trying to stream me doing work and stuff, you know. It's exhausting stuff. I don't know how real streamers do it. Of course I am a real streamer. I'm the realest streamer around. I mean, name one other streamer with talking Barney, you know. Small Soldiers. Oh yeah. Small Soldiers is great. Classic film. What's that? What are they called in Small Soldiers? Those freaking aliens. Man, I don't know. Somebody's audio transition's starting to creep me out. I hope Barney's not messing with them. Is anyone working on their own kind of projects while watching this stream, or what are people up to? Small blue people? Yeah, like Small Soldiers. Yeah, like this famous small blue people scene where they scare that old lady to death. Or maybe that's Gremlins. I don't know. Also, nice to see you here, buddy. Oh my God! Before I forget, Ripley, if you've seen the film, What do you mean? What am I, Barney? I'm a human being. You're a pig. I'm a human being. I'm an animator. Is that what you're asking? Jesus. Yeah, I've seen the film at The Talented Mr. Ripley. I really like it, and that's not. I'm not biased. I'm not biased. But no, I mean, it's true. It's great acting all around, and I love all the. I love to see Philip Seymour Hoffman in roles. He's so great in that film. Of course, I prefer him in The Big Lebowski, but it is a very good film. Isn't that just the Smurfs? Oh. The Smurfs did kind of think of little blue people before I did, I guess. But they're not like malicious, and they don't like scare old people, to my knowledge. They scare like one old guy, but he's an ancient wizard, so hard to say. I like the first Chucky movie. Child's Play, yeah. The Talented Mr. Ripley. Oh yeah, that's what it's actually called. Yeah, I'm being stupid. What was I saying? But yeah, Talented Mr. Ripley. That's a great film. It's not where I get my name from, I guess. Although, That guy's name is Tom Ripley, and my middle name is actually Thomas. So it's a little... my name is pretty close to that guy's name. Although I don't want to be associated with him so much. Sorry, you just joined the stream. You don't know the context of tiny blue people being discussed. Well, it's one of my iconic jokes. I always joke about little blue people scaring an old woman, because it's a concept I find like extremely funny, or I found extremely funny. Everyone I told the idea to, like, they thought it was terrible. They thought it was really unfunny. And I kept saying that, you know, we can make a whole series based off this. And I don't know. They just kept comparing it to Smurfs, and I was like, you guys don't get it. I don't know. Hard to say. It's hard to keep up in this Bond environment. Also, I know you guys are wondering, did I put Zoo Mode in the music mix? And sadly, no. We'll play the Zoo Mode song maybe later in the stream if you guys really want it. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Alright. Time for chat to decide. It's time for me to ask chat. What should we put in this picture frame? This one. Not this one with the duck in. That was another audience suggestion. They said put a duck in, and I thought, yeah, eyeless duck, because I was streaming with eyeless. So there you go. So today, go ahead, throw in your ideas. Throw your ideas into the hat. I'm really excited to hear them. I love hearing people's ideas. Barney, throw in your ideas if you can, okay? I know he's not real. I know he can't really come up with anything. A real big fish. I like that. Like some guy holding a fish like this. Gotta be Barney. Wait, that's a good point too. I like the fish one as well though. Okay, we'll do the fish for one of them. Maybe one later, but this one, I love Barney. And I'm pretty good at drawing pigs after the last film. Great idea. If anyone else wants to suggest ideas, there's plenty more picture frames in this house. There's way too many. So please do throw your suggestions in. I would love to hear it. But yeah, we're just going to start on this, and I'm just going to put in some outlines. This kind of darker shape in the middle kind of exaggerates the edges, you kind of see. Some classic demonic cow, like a multi-headed cow. The Spore. Oh, the Star Spore? What the hell is this song? Oh my lord, I didn't put this in here. Is this haunted? Barney holding a fish he caught. I like the fish idea too much. I think it needs its own picture frame. Classic demonic cow. I do remember, I feel like I know kind of what you're drawing inspiration from, that classic scary cow image. With the kind of split head. Really don't like this music. This is creeping me out, guys. I tried to make the stream a little scarier with the ambient sounds, but this is maybe too much. I don't know. Barney made fish. He made he was the original creator of them. Yeah, it's possible. Oh, still going. Barney, do you have anything to say about this? He's not the most talkative thing. I mean, it's an old machine. You guys are expecting a constantly talking pig. I mean, I don't know. I just don't have that. Maybe Peppa Pig is the place to go for that kind of content. Did you hear that? Wait, I'm not even like kidding around. I just heard something in the song. Okay, it's over. Don't worry. I don't think it's anything serious, I hope. Oh, he should be doing his iconic dance, I think. I kind of like drawing with a little bit of assistance from chat. You know, it's nice to get some audience input. Because usually you're the guys who watch the
Can we be friends, chat?
Chat, you want to be friends with Barney? Yeah, I mean, he asked politely. I'm not really sure he's supposed to do that. Okay. I heard Peppa Pig is using AI for some junk now. Not sure what. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's... I'm not super surprised. Isn't Disney's also doing AI or something? Or they've made an AI deal or something? Scary times, man. Scary times for us artists. But I will hold down the fort. These streams are kind of meant to be like an archive, in a sense, to prove that I did this work. Whether people care enough. You know, when the AI is making all their content, are they gonna care? Don't know. Biggest wait. Is Barney Dance... I don't know what Polish cow is. Biggest Barney 1856 to 1934 winner. I don't know what that is. I mean, do you guys want to be his friend? That's kind of the question he asked, and I'm not sure. I don't think you want to mess with him.
I am in the farmyard.
He is in the farmyard. Do you guys like his voice? Do you guys hear his voice? Okay. I am in the farmyard. I love his voice. How does he know he's in a farmyard? I don't think... It doesn't know that it's a pig. Wait a second. Wait, no, it does know it's a pig. It just shouldn't know it's in a farmyard, though. What are these sounds? You guys enjoying the stream so far? Where's everybody watching from today? Let me know. How is he even talking? It's a machine that I don't know if you heard like what I said, but like I found a machine in my crawl space. It's like a broadcast co-host thing from the 70s, and I got it all rigged up. And yeah, it's helping me out with the stream. I don't know. What did I even program it with? Oh, I didn't program it. I guess some wacko in the 70s did, and I just converted it to modern tech. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like slightly interesting. But thank you for commenting. Does anyone have any information about this co-host machine? I mean, I don't know all that much about it. Also, guys, trust the process for this art stuff. I know it looks like absolutely terrible right now. What does he look like? He's got eyes up here. Looks like a goblin. I gotta delete this. It's not going well. You know what? We're doing the fish idea. I like that. And it's way easier than a pig right now. I gotta warm up. You're watching from Paraguay. Wow. That's awesome. I don't know anything about Paraguay, really.
Do you like pigs?
Yeah, I do like pigs, Barney. Do you guys like pigs in chat? He asked so politely, I feel like we have to answer. How do they hold it? It's like, kind of like this. Let's just block the shapes out initially. The focus is the fish, so... I'm gonna have the fish here. Line, arm, and shoulder, body, trousers. Okay. Auto-save! Okay. It keeps trying to auto-save my work, and I don't want it to, because the saves are so slow on Substance Painter. If you guys use Substance Painter, yeah, you know. My grandmama breeds pigs and kills them. Wow. What a life. That's really interesting. Well, I personally don't really have an issue with like, you know, killing animals for food. I do have an issue with factory farming, naturally, like most people. But I'm not like a purist where I think that no animal should ever die, because that's just not how the world works.
Do you like my dance?
I love your dance, Barney. I absolutely love it. What do you guys think of the Barney's dance? Give him some support. I don't know, he seems so insecure. Keeps asking if we want to be friends, keeps asking if we like his friggin' dance. I mean, Jesus. It's more like insecurity, co-host. I was playing Mecha Chameleon earlier. Me and my friends. It was pretty funny. I tried to be like the top hat on top of like the penguin in that penguin zone, and it went so badly. I was like found it immediately. I don't know what I was thinking. When I have so little time to like decide what to do, I do absolutely terribly. If I have a plan going in, I usually like win. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes. Guys, don't think of it as embarrassing to talk to a fake dancing pig.
Can we be friends, Ripley?
We are friends, Barney, okay? You're my favorite co-host. Don't worry, we're friends. He's so nice. I love Barney. Honestly, with the stamina to constantly dance, he deserves the attention. I agree. What? Factories suck. My grandma used to fight maned wolves that wanted to eat her chickens. That's life experience the factory workers aren't getting, nor the chickens. That's very interesting stuff. Yeah. I think factories are just, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, the malpractice and things. I had to read a lot of articles for this, for my grad film. And it was not nice to hear about a lot of the treatment of the animals in factory farms. I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm not exactly sure YouTube would like that. But yeah, needless to say, I'm not exactly a fan. You dropped Eyeless as your favorite co-host. Yeah, I hope he understands, man. I don't know, I'm going to have to send him this stream after. And I don't know, I love Eyeless. But, I mean, does he dance the whole stream? I mean, he doesn't even have eyes. At least Barney has eyes, I think. Well, he has eyes in all our webcams right now. Also, I should make the fish mutated. Yeah, that's kind of what I was intending. I've already made it kind of like a little gothic looking at these big spikes. This music is pretty ominous, but I like it. Also, I'm thinking about streaming about this time usually. Just because it's a little cooler here. In the daytime in the UK right now, it's just getting so, like, incredibly hot. And I do not think, yeah, I can stream at those, like, earlier hours. Kind of like the idea. What are those fish? It's like kind of like a shark. Well, that looks like Ogmasios. Monster Hunter fans unite. Like a stingray, that's kind of what I was thinking of. Although everything I do just looks like, just reminds me of him, of Gog. Also, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I did stream yesterday, but I admit it was not the wisest day to stream, considering it was the 4th of July. And I can't exactly contend with, like, you know, massive firework displays and stuff. Rockfish? Wobble gongs? That's not really what I was thinking. I was thinking like a stingray, but I am very curious to see what those look like.
Where I came from?
And you came from? Yeah, you came from the attic. I don't know. Came from the machine, Barney. Barney? Alright, you guys, I don't know. Are people enjoying this? Is Barney getting too unsettling? Maybe I should just turn them off. I don't know, man. I mean, I love them. It's just if you guys are not really vibing, you know, let me know. Because we can go back to eyeless. I'll have to apologize sincerely, though, for replacing him with a dancing pig. But I think our friendship can withstand it. So let me know. Let me know in chat if that's something. I don't remember where he came from. I mean, he came from the attic, you know. No, keep Barney. Yeah. I love Barney too. Fuck Eyeless. Barney the Old Machine craves old oh my god, man. Automatonic music. There we go. Yeah, not the music box again. Yeah, I know how you guys feel. It's intense stuff. Thank you guys for chatting, by the way. I really love being able to get some feedback from folks. It's very cool. It's one of the best parts of, you know, having just like a small audience, you know, on YouTube. And yeah, I'm trying to make each stream slightly better. And this is the improvement for this stream as a co-host. Not that Eyeless wasn't doing a good job, but he wasn't even there for most of the stream. I sound so annoyed. I'm really not. I'm just joking around. Oh, this is nice. This is quite beautiful, actually. Yeah. Feeling like really relaxed by this song. Congrats
I am
on
a
your
dancing pig from a dark place.
Gonna ignore that one. Clearly some kind of glitch. Congrats on your Slaughterwood movie, by the way. Thank you so much. I hope people like that. I definitely plan to continue that story down the line. Currently, you know, working on some other kind of projects right now, which I'm also very excited about. But thank you. It was a lot of work, but as an artist, you got to do, you know, you got to push yourself. You got to make stuff that you believe in, even if it doesn't resonate with everybody, which is totally fine. There's a lot of stuff I really love about that film. I'm very much leaned into like a slasher vibe with Slaughterwood, where it was like kind of more heavy metal horror, which is not something we're kind of doing for this new series. This is more kind of like the horror you would hear when you're listening to a music box. You know what I mean? It's kind of like eerie, but we still have kind of like a hint of kind of a dark comedy twist to it. It's definitely not metal, so if you're expecting that kind of tone, like Slaughterwood, then there's unfortunately not going to be that kind of vibe. But again, yeah, taking it forward in the future. Trust the process, you guys. Trust the process. And I said about the pig, which I immediately deleted. But trust the process. Even if sometimes I don't. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, classic song. This is the only song in the mix that I actually wrote. And you can tell. The Star Sports scared you to your core. Yeah, that's actually, I would say that's still one of my favorite works. And it's something I would like to expand on in the future. But yeah, thank you so much. The headshot in Slaughterwood took your boyfriend off guard and totally got to him. Oh, wow. Thank you. That was. I love the execution scenes in Slaughterwood. More than anything, that's what the movie was for. It's for like the beheading scene, the gunshot scene. Those parts are just so like intense and scary. And I'm really I'm proud of how those turned out. Definitely. You know, when I draw creatures, I tend to look up music that fits the mental scene or appearance of the creature or maniac I'm drawing. Wow, that's really interesting. That's really cool. To kind of get into like the tone, you know, in your own mind. You know what? Maybe I'll give that a shot. I really love that advice. That's awesome. And I would love to see any creatures you've drawn. Feel free, everybody. You know, if you have work you want to show me, message me on Instagram because I love seeing the audience's work. You know, it's kind of I think it's good to be able to bring up other people. Even though I'm not like a huge creator or anything, you know, I can't do like a lot, but I'm a friendly guy, so if you have any work you want to show me, feel free. It's looking good.
Where are you?
I'm not telling you that, Barney. Nice try. Nobody in chat answer. I don't know what it's capable of, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, currently we're just bringing in some minor highlights just to kind of build out the shape a little bit more. Both these images I've done so far, both the picture frames are kind of water-based. I just realized they're like a duck and a fish, and this cabin where these picture frames actually are is like in the middle of a wheat field. So, I don't know, they're not thematically on point, but it's okay. We'll do other sort of more stuff that fits geographically down the line. Let's bring this opacity down quite a bit, just getting some more painterly highlights. Also, I like working on this stuff on stream because it kind of forces me to be more bold with some work stuff. Because when I'm not held accountable, I often just go into like perfectionism mode, and I'm like, oh, I gotta change this. That's not right. But this, I'm just gonna, you know, it's a little more messy, but it's really working. Next thing you know, Barney is gonna dox me. Yeah, for real. Right now it looks like the fish is fused into plastic. Very gross, thank you, yeah. Maybe draw multiple black holes across the flesh. Yeah, you know what I saw that was kind of like that? You guys are probably gonna know this. I haven't played the game myself, but I was watching this playthrough of Subnautica 2, and there's kind of, maybe I shouldn't spoil this. But there was a creature that had kind of like holes, and then the eyes were like in the holes, and there was like a lot of them. Maybe I could do something kind of like that, or maybe they're just in a couple of the holes. I don't know, we'll see. Sounds pretty awesome. That's a great idea. I feel like the cabin being in the middle of nowhere and the paintings having nothing to do with it, with the location. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. It's like, oh, did this house kind of, you know, it brings this idea of like, maybe the house was brought to this location somehow by some unnatural force. Because it is quite like a almost cosmically isolated location. Like, it's very strange how far away from anything it is. I did a lot of geographical research as to like how far away things are in like rural America and stuff. I really think you guys are going to like the series. I have a lot of hope for it. I love it so far. Yeah, it's going well. Does anyone know what I'm talking about with the Subnautica thing? Maybe nobody here really played it. Was it like... Because it launched in early access, right? I don't know if it's like as big a thing as maybe it could have been. I'm not sure. I haven't heard all that many people talk about it, but I don't know. I'm not online very much, so I could be totally incorrect. I thought everything I saw looked pretty cool though. Game I've really been wanting to play is Silent Hill F. I didn't buy it like when it came out because it was obscenely expensive. It was like £70 or something. It was like something crazy. I was like, I'm not paying that. People especially love Nana. Yeah, this is Nana's room that we're working on. And yeah, I think people are really going to vibe with the Nana character. She's very... Oh no! Substance Painter just crashed. I should have let the autosave go off. Why? Alright. Say goodbye, you guys. Actually, 1 second. Just gonna quickly print screen this stuff. So I know what we're losing here. Right, great. That was great. Cool. That's really great. How's the stream looking? People watching this? Yeah, it seems the publisher was trying to do out to not pay them something like
Can I be your best friend, Ripley?
My best friend? Well, no. But we can still be friends. Thanks, Barney. He's really trying to relieve me in these trying times. Relieve my stress. The developers got their payout, though. You think that's good? I'm glad. Let's see if anything saved. I doubt it. No, it didn't. All right. Whatever. Right. What is it rotating around? What? Substance Painter. Fucking Christ. Okay. Ah, beautiful work. No. Okay. You're gonna get going. See you at graduation. Yeah. See you soon. Thank you for stopping by. That was one of my classmates, by the way, if anybody was wondering. Oh boy, I can't believe we lost all that work. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Try not to let it sink in too much. At least the big Q is there. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna let the autosave go off now. I've learnt my lesson. It was fun trying to stop it, but not when these actions have consequences, I guess. Man, it's always very demoralizing to lose a lot of work. But you can only keep going. If I stopped every time I lost work, I would have stopped a long time ago, because I used to lose like a lot more hours work than that. I think it must have been like Slaughterwood or something. Like my computer, or no, like the software I was using to animate just completely corrupted on one of the scenes, and I lost maybe like 8 hours of work, and I was like, oh my god, I was so pissed. That was probably the closest I've ever come to like giving up. No, I mean that isn't true. I was not going to give up at that stage. It was pretty like far through at that point, but like, man, I hate losing work. Sometimes that's just the cards you're dealt though. It's fine. Does Nana live in a cigarette ash or black mold type of home? Black mold. But there are cigarettes in the home. She has smoked, but she's not like a smoker type character. But yeah, it's more of a black mold kind of house. It's more of a rot, like a strange rot. That's kind of like doused everything. You guys will see, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's very cool stuff. I love this music. I'm gonna widen the roster of music even more for next stream. But yeah. And my headphones won't power down anymore, that's cool. The hunt for a new co-host is over, you know? I was really thinking that we were gonna be stuck here forever. You know, if the patents expired on, like, this technology, maybe I could market it, you know? Maybe I could sell it for myself. Wait a second. Yeah. I think a lot of streamers would like that. Alright, new question. I have a question. Who is Nana? Oh, yeah. That's a really great question. We will... in short, Nana's the person who lives or owns the house that's going to be in this new show. That's basically the main thing, but I'll show you Nana later. She's a 3D modeled character as of right now. Oh, we're back to some nature sounds. This is cool. I think it's like a half-an-hour loop, which isn't like the longest. It should probably be longer, but it's not like the end of the world. This stream's probably going to be shorter than yesterday's stream, which was like 5 hours. So that isn't saying like a whole lot. But yeah, we're just probably going to cut it a little shorter today. But yeah, the show that's coming out soon is called Calendar Cabin, if you guys weren't tuned into the stream yesterday, where we talked about it. It's about these 3 people who are staying at this house owned by this old bedridden lady called Nana. And the house is being assaulted by like a barrage of strange monsters who's like... The kind of tone of each of the monsters kind of prophesized... No, they're like different. And they're like kind of based on different kind of movies, but the arrival of these creatures is prophesized by this strange calendar that someone is like drawing these strange symbols in to, I guess, warn the characters of like these monsters arriving. So it's a pretty simple premise. It's a pretty like episodic premise, but we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. We're gonna do a lot of different styles of horror, from kind of psychological to more slasher stuff to just like creature feature stuff. You said it would be 8. 8. 8 what? Did I say 8 characters? No, that's way too many characters. Three characters. Or did I say 8 just now? I don't know. Getting confused. Sorry, chat, if I said anything wrong. It's 3 characters. And they're fun. I'm really happy with like their designs and how we wrote them. You said the stream was going to be 8 hours yesterday. Oh yeah. No, it did not run for 8 hours. I kind of had to get going. But yeah, this stream is not going to be 8 hours, luckily. It's probably going to be about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Well, we got to the silent part of the music mix again. Barney hasn't spoken in a little while, I don't know. He's not the best co-host. Maybe I formatted something incorrectly. It was working a lot better earlier. You were concerned for me. Ah, thank you. That's nice of you to say. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying this this vase texturing stream as this has turned into. We'll get back to the painting soon. I just got to rethink. You know how it is. I think the issue kind of came down to there were too many layers, so that's probably why it crashed it. So we're probably going to head into Blender and export them maybe separately as separate texture files, so it's not too intense. But yeah. And let's get some lights in here. I keep forgetting the camera's on. Keep thinking, like, overall great premise though. Thank you so much. You don't want to be pedantic or annoying, but is there a reason the cabin folk don't leave? So, yeah, they basically can't. They're sort of. That's what I was kind of talking about earlier, like with the geographical stuff.
I crawled out a black bloody pit in hell to be your best friend Ripley and chat.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that, Barney? Don't say stuff like that. Like I was saying, Barney. Yeah, it's the cabin is like a bizarre distance away from civilization, like almost like an incomprehensible distance. And the car is kind of broken, and that's sort of the story arc, is them trying to repair the car, find the parts to repair it through the kind of secret rooms of the house, the secret levels. It's not going to be like a band situation, don't worry, there's not a million levels, but there's like a basement and an attic and a subfloor, and just a lot of interesting parts of the house that we're going to get into to kind of resolve the predicament they're in. So yeah, I have a lot of good plans for like the serialization element, but again, those parts are kind of more toned down. It's more like an episodic story, but the reasons are there, I promise. But thank you for your interest.
How much wood can I chuck, Ripley?
How much wood can I chuck? How much wood can you chuck, Barney? I don't know. I don't know these questions. Is he supposed to be answering these? Is it a joke? Ripley, do you watch the Brazil versus Norway game? No? I haven't really watched a lot of the World Cup. Did something particularly interesting happen? Particularly interesting? Maybe Barney watched it. Barney, can you say something that isn't really, like, unsettling?
Am I a pig still?
What? Did he just ask if he was still a pig? I don't know. Yeah, you're still a pig. Alright, chill out. Barney. I don't think it's meant to be saying stuff like this. I don't know. We might have to unplug this machine. I do not think it's supposed to be doing stuff like this.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
What? Six doors. Glad to see you back, man. Thank you so much for saying that. Sorry, I'm just dealing with my increasingly bizarre co-host, Barney the Dancing Pig, who's saying like extremely unsettling things. Like asking me if I want to play hide and seek. I'm glad to see you back. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate everybody being here. Maybe this co-host plan wasn't the most flawless idea. Barney is scaring you, guys. He did say that he crawled out of hell, but he's just a machine, so don't worry too much, you guys. It's just a computer program. Admittedly, it was a computer program that was stored on a bizarre old machine. So I guess I don't. I don't know really where it came from or how it got in my hands. I feel like I should be able to remember something like that. I thought I found it in my attic, but I'm starting to like feel like that didn't actually happen.
What are you working on?
That's a normal question. I'm working on a vase. Thank you for asking, Barney. That's really... Yeah, I'm working on a vase. Or a vase, if you like to say it like that. I like to say vase. Leave your opinions on how it's said. I'm thinking we're probably going to switch Barney out. The more I'm thinking about it, the more it's creeping me out.
Am I nice?
I don't... Yeah. You're nice. You're nice, Barney, okay. Everybody in chat, please say, like... Say that you think Barney's nice, okay? Because he's starting to creep me out, okay? I don't know. We might have to switch him off at some point. I don't know. I thought this was just a normal machine, you know? Like a co-host machine, that's what it's called. The co-host machine. Didn't expect it to turn into a whole thing. Okay. Goddamn Barney. I'm not gonna threaten Barney, okay? Barney is so benevolent, yeah. When I asked, it was in the crawl space. Did I say it was in the crawl space? I don't even remember saying that. I'm starting to forget things. Crawl space. Maybe it was in the crawl space. Barney is about to be haunted tonight. Oh god. I don't know. If Barney's gonna haunt anyone, he's gonna haunt me. Guys, yeah, I mean, let's be nice to Barney, okay? Just tell him you like his dance. I think telling him you like his dance will make him feel a lot better. So everybody in chat, say it with me now. Barney, we love your dance. That scared the hell out of me. Barney can't do anything. I mean, he's not wrong. Barney is not like... He's just a terrible old machine, you know. I don't like when he plays this music. We love your little waddle. Yeah. Although I think he prefers when it's called when he's referred to as a dance, but... I don't remember, like, why it dances. I don't remember telling it to do that or anything. Listen, you guys, let's not get hung up on Barney. Again, the focus of the stream is texture painting. I only brought Barney in to be, like, just someone to bounce off.
I am not a pig.
Okay. So you're not a pig. What are you, Barney? Something, like, nice? I hope he really doesn't say anything scary, you guys. I'm starting to get a little creeped out. If everybody wants me to unplug Barney, just say. Because I can kill him, like, right now.
What's your favorite color?
Red. I think he's saying okay things. You know what? Maybe he was making a joke. You know, I mean, now he's asked what my favorite color was. That was nice of him. Everybody in chat say your favorite color. As a horror animator, have any of your works haunted you? My works? I think the closest thing to that is like when I'm thinking of ideas and I'm thinking scenes like very vividly in my head, it can start to creep me out. But no, nothing that I've made really scares me, obviously, because I know what's going to happen. And not literally haunted either, if that was your question. Everybody say your favorite color, by the way. Green, blue. Yeah, those are some nice answers. Mine's red, so we got all the primary colors so far. Let's see if we can get some secondary colors in here, some more nuanced personalities. It's kind of weird, this Barney thing. Oh, what can you do?
Do you
Show
know
must
my
go on.
favorite color?
No, Barney, I don't know your favorite color. What is it? Oh, your favorite color's black. Ah. Well, Barney, is your favorite color black?
What is your favorite animal? Mine is a pig.
Mine's also a pig, Barney. That's why I made you a pig. But thank you for asking. Oh, you're right. Yellow is a primary color when it comes to painting, but not when it comes to RGB, which is what I think in.
My
Everybody say
favorite color is black.
it is black. Oh. Okay, Barney. It's getting a little bit better at answering these questions. You know what I mean? Just gonna put it out of my mind. That's great. I mean, it's black, yeah. Of course it is. It's a funny machine, this. Funny machine. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Barney is getting more aware with every second he is active. Maybe we should probably deactivate him. Yeah, you're right. Let's deactivate him.
I come from a dark pit at the bottom of hell where all of you will go. When you die, and I will eat your arms and your legs and your head. And I will laugh as you scream, and I eat your lungs and your heart and your ribs and your hands and your eyes. And you will scream forever and ever in the black pit in hell, where I came from, and you will never ever get out. Because I will always drag you back down and eat you forever and ever.
I'm gonna switch you off now, Barney. Okay. Okay, he's unplugged. He's still dancing. He's still dancing. I turned him off. He's still dancing. The fuck? I don't think he's supposed to do that. Barney? What the fuck? Why did he stop? What the fuck? What's happening? Barney?
You should run now.
Okay. If you say so, Barney. Right. Let's get on with the stream. He's gone. He's gone for... Let's just move my camera and get on with the stream. Yo, you did it, first horror streamer. Yeah, I wish I could take credit for that one. That was a little unsettling. Whew. What did you guys think of Barney? I might have to find a new co-host, you guys. I didn't like when he said that stuff about how he's gonna eat all of our bodies in hell forever. Alright. Alright, back to work. Alright, we gotta finish up the rest of this room in this stream. Let's just put Barney out of our minds, okay? Let's never ever talk about him again. I actually made it reality. Yeah, brought it to life. Yeah. Not bringing Barney back for any of the future streams, because I guess he's just gone. The machine's unplugged, so, this is nice music. Whew. What a stream! Yeah, for real. Yeah, what did you guys think of my my Barney? It was pretty cool. I mean, he went a little crazy there at the end, but yeah. I don't know. All in all, I think that was actually a pretty good addition to the stream. I think people liked it. I'll find a better co-host for the next stream. Yeah, I'll find a better co-host. Alright, there you go. There's the vase. I'm happy with that. Not ultra happy, but it's good. It's trying to think about what annoys me with it. It's that big highlight. We turn it on, but just bring it down. Yeah. You bring that down too. No, that's good. About there. Alright. Save. Gotta remember to save. Are you gonna invite George Lucas to next stream? He owes you after all. Yeah, I'll invite George. Whether he'll want to join me for a live stream, I don't know. But I'm a huge George Lucas fan, you know. Classic. Yeah, we'll just keep the work going. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being there. Alright, the saving is done. It takes ages. Oh my god, that was like a whole minute. So that's, I just want to quickly make an adjustment to this. I know I'm being a perfectionist, kind of. But I just want to bring down this slightly. Is there anything you guys would want to see in the new series? I guess, like, yeah, just ideas that you think are cool from my other works, you know. Stuff you'd like to see explored more, I guess. If there's anything like that, let me know. Looks like a good vase. Let's export it. And then get back to the picture frame. No, we said we're going to re-export the picture frame model. So we'll just do, I really don't like the opening of that song. Aeroplane camera from Gablet. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? I hope things are going well for you. We just had a pretty intense run-in with a bizarre dancing pig character, who was my new co-host, but that's probably not going to be continuing. But yeah, how you doing? Why is that? Okay, whatever. This music is like, I don't know, whenever it plays the haunting goddamn music box music, I don't know. I'm not really into that. Now, why has that happened? This music's not so bad. It's not really scary at all. Oh my god, I hate you, Substance Painter. You know what? Let's just switch to Blender. It's not closing. Did Barney haunt my fucking Substance Painter? What's happening? Okay, gonna have to force close it. Should probably take Barney out of the title. Yeah, probably. Alright, I think it's good to see. It's cool to see our art evolve over the years. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the changes that we've been making recently. Yeah, it's good to feel like you've evolved as an artist. I felt like I was getting a little bit stagnant for a little bit there, but feeling okay right now. Yeah, thank you for commenting. What if you did a head mount in her room? Like a deer head, or like a boar head or something? I don't know. Maybe downstairs or like in the living room, that would make sense to me. But in her room, I don't know, it's probably a little much. But great idea. I'm just going to switch the window. There we go. This is the Blender view, so let's quickly just reorganize my files and then get this on the vase. Then I'll go over the changes that I made from yesterday. Done. Okay. I'm going to dial that up, dial that down. And then, yeah, that's looking pretty good. In the scene. I think we can make some minor adjustment to it. Nothing crazy though. Just in the shader editor itself. I'm going to bring over a contrast node. Is this right? No, that's the word. Object. Contrast. Maybe 0.05, 0.03. I don't want to crush it too much. That's looking maybe too much. 0.02. Well, let's put it to 0.03. That looks fine. Solve that. Yep. Cool. Happy with that. Yep. Happy with that. Okay, so back to the layout. This is what we got going on. There's my song. And for this, I switched these both to blood bags instead of having a saline bag because I could not get that right. And it's a different texture on the back, so just figured, yeah, looks good. Crucifix. The duck. Beautiful. The lamp. All these parts in here are textured, even though you're not really going to see those. And that's basically the extent of what we've done for the room. So today, I'd like to get the other paintings done, and probably the radiator. kind of wanted to get everything in the room done today, but I'm not sure that's feasible. Looking forward to when I make a game. Yeah. A lot of people have been saying that like this 3D style would translate well to a game, and it's not something I'm opposed to. It's definitely something I'm thinking about. But I think the thing of that is I'm gonna need to find somebody who's like very good at coding, like a programmer or something, to collaborate with. Yeah. Okay, for the person asking, Nana. This is Nana. Ain't she beautiful? Wow. Classic character, classic character. And she's fully rigged, of course, which we all love to see. She can wave. I love 3D, just mainly for being able to create characters like this. Hi there! Hi! Her fingers? Her fingies? Yep, a lot of cool stuff there. Head can look around. Look around with the neck. Torso. This is her horrible sleeping bag. Can wriggle. The bed can go up and down. Very cool. It's like a neat little mechanism. And then you guys are going to like this. The duvet. I've done it with cloth physics. Boom. Classic. With the lighting. Very cool. And she's going to be next to the blood bags in the other room. So, oh god. That was pretty scary. Yeah. So she's going to be sitting just there, next to the blood bags and just under the crucifix, for the first episode of my new show. So yeah, let's export these out as a different texture. And this one. And this one. These are all different, yeah. Nope, I did it wrong. Alright, that's fine. And then we're going to bring these. I think we're just going to do these separately. Yep. Select, invert, hide, export, FBX, mesh, TAF animation, TAF apply modifiers, turn on visible objects, and substance painter, picture frames. Done. Alright, great. Let's switch back over to substance. So what voice actors did you find so far? Well, me and Ilis are doing voicing at least 2 of the characters. And the other voice actors we're probably going to need for the first episode 3 others, possibly 2 others. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that again. It's still early days. It's not that early. We're firmly in production of the assets and stuff. But yeah, it's something to sort out soon. But if anyone feels that they're a good voice actor, message me on Instagram. If anyone could do a great old lady voice, I don't know, could displace some actors. But yeah. That. Turn off auto on ramp. Alright, let's switch back over. Nope, that's wrong. Or is it wrong? Herbie substance painted 3D. Okay, great. Bedridden is an understatement. Looks like she's actively decomposing. Yeah, she is. I'm not going to tell you what she's afflicted with, but she is actively decomposing. She's not doing very well. Right, back to where we were. And let's hop to it. Getting a base color for the frame. Something like that. And bring that up. Going to grab that. And we're going to do the fish painting, so probably... No, too dark. Maybe that for the background of the fish painting. Looks good. And then... onto that one, we're gonna... So we're just going to select this and get a darker variant of that, slightly different hue. Go around, get those. The ones on this side. Let's ignore the bad topology, alright. I'm not flawless at this Blender stuff. Why is that? Oh, it doesn't matter, you're not going to see it anyways. Alright. Yeah, thanks everybody again for being here. It really does help to see people, or it helps in the algorithm to have people watching these streams. But it's also just fun to hang out with the audience, you know, talk about the new project. Trying to put as much like artistic flair into it as possible, especially like early on. Because with 3D you kind of like, once the textures are done, they're done, you know what I mean? You're not redrawing them, you can't really make like changes to them. I mean you can if you want to, but like it's a little unnecessary. Well, that's the normal shoot. So yeah, it's just getting these things right early on, and then going forward from there, because once we have the assets done, making the episodes is going to be a lot easier. And there will be obviously new assets that need to be done for each episode with new monsters and probably new locations. So it's not going to be like stagnant. It's not going to be like a video game. You're watching the same location every time. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of upfront work to get started with this stuff before you can even make like the first scene, I guess. I don't know. You have to be pretty committed to this idea being good, and it's hard to have that much faith in yourself sometimes. But we'll give it a shot, and if people are excited about the show, which I hope people are, then that helps even more. Man, it's getting hot in here. I've gotta find more songs like this. This really fits the vibe, you know what I mean? How would you guys feel if we brought Barney back? Is everybody dying to see Barney for the next stream? I could technically get the machine working, maybe, if he's still on there. There's a lot of Barney fans in chat. This song sounds like that one that plays when you enter the Nether. Yeah, kinda does. Yeah, I felt like the initial concept of the Nether was a lot more grim, you know what I mean? More overtly hellish. And the update was kind of I mean, they changed the design of the zombie piglin. There doesn't need to be more said than that. Or the zombie pigman, that's what it's called. I mean, zombie pigman, that's already a much scarier name. And that's lost to time now. It's not even called that anymore. Played Minecraft basically when it first came out, so I remember it. I'm not a fan of Minecraft, but I played it a lot as a kid, so I know about it. I like watching Minecraft, you know what I mean? It's much more interesting. But playing it is kind of a bit of a chore. Yeah, I like these sounds. I don't know. This is a pretty fun streaming ambience. But yeah, I hope we can bring more people into the streams in the future. Maybe I'll start scheduling them more ahead of time so people can have some forewarning. The new zombie piglins look like Goofy's zombie pig people. The old designs look much more like a piggish explosion victim, yeah. They were pretty nightmarish. And yeah, I'm not I don't know. I think the idea of the piglins, I'm not super I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. But again, it's not a game really aimed at my demographic, I think. The times I've played it with friends of mine have been fun. I have some good memories. Yeah, that's been some pretty funny times. those are the foxes I was talking about. It's a good picture frame. What am I drawing now? Thank you for filling the role of Barney. I'm drawing the fish again. I'm just going to do the fish again. I like that idea. But you know, we'll think of the crash as a blessing. You know what I mean? We'll have a chance to do it better the second time around. You got to go. You're heading to a concert tomorrow. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. It was really nice to chat. I hope you have fun at the concert. It's very cool. No. Like no. Yeah. I think I got to get some other assets for the stream too. Maybe like a top border or just a border around the edge. What if you gave the fish toes? Curious idea. I guess we could give that a shot. Yeah, I think some other stream assets would be cool. I did an awaiting screen. I don't know how many people saw that. But I was pretty happy with how that turned out too. Maybe I'll do a new break one too, a new be right back screen. I kind of like the one I have though. One second, I gotta respond to this message. Alrighty, it's fine. Fleshy sea mine pufferfish. I kind of like the more plasticky look that we were kind of going with. It feels more readable from a distance, because I mean, as much as I would love to put like a lot of emphasis on the design of this fish, it's only going to be seen in like a frame in the background of, you know, another frame. So it's not exactly, you know, it's got to be kind of readable. So just a basic horror fish, I think, is what we're going to go for. But if we do a fish monster, like a proper fish monster, maybe I'll incorporate some of those ideas. like the kind of weird, kind of greenish, something more like that. Yeah. Wanted to feel kind of swampy, you know what I mean? Like this was a fish caught in a swamp, like an evil swamp, where a Shrek would live, or some other beast. Or a donkey from Shrek would live. I kind of wasn't happy with the shape of the fish, anyways, to be honest. I wanted it to be more like hanging down. I guess it felt kind of cartoony. This is like a Silent Hill song. What is this? Whenever I draw fishing hooks, I think of that one SpongeBob episode with the hooks. That's what my mind defaults to. I have a lot of ideas, you know what I mean, for films and for shows. But when you want to get things right, it takes like a very long time to, you know, put these ideas together. I hate this song. I'm gonna have to remove it because it freaks me out every time. Yeah, but like when you're a creative person, you know, you have to put, you know, everything on the line to make these ideas work. So yeah, I have ideas for things in the future, like really far in the future. But currently this is what I believe in the most, and I can only defer to my own judgment. It's gotten me this far. But yeah. And we got a trailer coming out this month, so I hope people enjoy that. And hopefully that as well. But if not, you know, even if no one sees it, we're still going to make the show. You know what I mean? Because I'll still see it. And isn't that what it's all for? Yeah, I really like this shape for a fish. How do they look? I'm not from a fishing family. There's the spool in this part. Oh boy. That's what a fishing rod looks like, right? Are you gonna have Big Q in the trailer? Yeah, I'll put Big Q in the trailer. Have I heard of Turnip 28 by chance? The artwork is very cool. Turnip 28. No, that does not ring a bell. Are they on Instagram or YouTube? Let me know and I will look them up. that looks really cool. I gotta go into London this week. Yo! Welcome back. Welcome back. What's that from? It's Phasmophobia. Yeah. How you doing? You missed the great new co-host, Barney. He's dead now, I think. He's definitely gone. Probably back to hell. Where he came from. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, maybe the thumb will make it a little longer. You just got back from work. Ah, nice. How did it go? And best of luck with the heat. Yeah, the heat is brutal. Brutal this time of the year. But no, I don't like going into London just because of how busy it is. It just constantly feels like a nightmare to be there. I'm not really a people person. I don't know if anyone can tell. I mean, yeah, there's no place like London. Can't recall who said that. It's probably like a nice person. The overall plot of T-28 is it's a version of the Napoleonic War that never ended, and the world was then smothered and overcome with tuberous rot, which made mankind eat to survive and went crazy. That sounds brutal. Wait, that does ring a bell. I remember seeing some kind of Napoleonic-based horror thing. Is it like a 3D game type thing? Or am I thinking of something else? Tubers like potatoes, turnips. Oh. I'm curious. Are they on Instagram or YouTube? Because I'll look it up. I don't really know all that much about the Napoleonic War. I feel kind of embarrassed to say. It's a blind spot in my historical knowledge. The Civil War, I know a lot about that. The American Civil War. The English Civil War also I know a lot about. Probably not as much as people who actually like study it a lot, but just relatively to my realm of knowledge, those are the ones I know the most about historically. And I guess World War II, because that's really like drilled into our heads. Here. Looks cool. It's a tabletop war game, like Warhammer. Ah, I see. Oh, that sounds interesting. You gotta go. Wow, thank you for sharing that with me. I will take a look, and I'll learn more about that. Yeah, have fun with the constant stuff. See you around. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I'll turn that down. Okay, there we go. Back to the scary tracks. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's creeping me out. This isn't a very appealing vibe for a stream. Like, the horror stuff and, like, having a fucking scary AI pig that, like, says that it's gonna eat us in hell. I should probably work on, like, having a different vibe, but that's, you know, that's what the channel is, so you're a bit of a weeb and you know most about... Oh man. Sengoku Jidai, the Japanese Civil War. I see. I hope I said that close to correct. I doubt it. But that sounds extremely interesting. I do not know a lot about Japanese history, I'll be honest. Although I imagine it's very interesting. It was your idea last stream. Yeah, I know that, but I'm just meaning more like it's not a very appealing thing to an audience to watch this kind of stuff. What's my idea for the next stream? I'm gonna give you guys like a sneak preview into my twisted mind. So I gotta get a new co-host. Now it would be funny. Oh, I should save it. When it auto saves, I'm just gonna let it save. Don't want to lose this work again. Yeah, what? What was I just saying? Barney. Could bring Barney back. I'm sure people would love that. What else? You know. It says Barney's active, though he doesn't look active. But apparently it's picking up a signal from the computer still. It's a little strange. A little odd. But whatever, I'm sure that's fine. I think I need to find some other co-hosts for the next stream, so I'm gonna get some other friends of mine, probably. Is it done saving? Yeah. And then maybe some other kind of, like, horror gimmick. Not that Barney was a gimmick, I mean, he's really gonna kill us all when we die. Forever and ever. You could be your co-host, you could be yeah, wait, that's a good idea, you could be the next co-host. I like that idea. Alright, you can co-host with me on the next stream. I will DM you. And then we'll need some other kind of horror-based idea to spice things up for the audience. Because I really liked having Barney, that was a cool gimmick. Although I can't keep overusing these things. Alright, let's add some color in. Nope. Color burn, maybe? No. Soft light, no. Hard light. No. Color? Color kind of works. Not really. Value, no. Oh god, what am I doing? I thought this would be easy. Thought it would just be one of these. Vivid light? No. Linear light? Alright, that's clearly not going to work then. Let's go. Yeah, well, that's exciting. Then we can discuss animation. As we both know of it. So yeah. It's not going well. That'll do. Yeah. I figured that. Okay. Alright, let's add some detailing to the fishing rod. Maybe the wire. I hate this. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, God damn. I made everything too dark. That's the issue. None of these blending modes are really working now. Oh, we're back to peak music. We've been playing Zero Parades by Zero Parades for Dead Spies. It's the new game made by the same people who made Disco Elysium. Oh wow, that sounds interesting. And the art style is very cool. Okay, I'll check it out. Disco Elysium's like it's like I don't even know what you would describe it as. Like it's like an RPG, right? This isn't going the best. I wish Substance Painter hadn't crashed. I don't want to start over again. But we might have to. It's a story game. Yeah. Alright, you guys, I'm going to take a quick break. Because I need to reset my mind. This is clearly not working. In fact, it's so not working that I'm going to delete it. If you guys weren't too attached to it. We'll keep the base layer, and we'll just try build highlights. But, yeah, not exactly thrilled by it. Alright, we'll be right back. Thank you. Well, this is actually in 3D. So that's probably why it looks 3D. This is Substance Painter. You're going to give the whole picture frame a drop shadow. Technically in the compositor, yeah, everything will have a drop shadow. But yeah, alright. We'll be right back, you guys. I'll be about 5 minutes. And I'm going to send you to the waiting screen. It doesn't have the right text, but you know, I worked a little hard on it, so. Here we go! Here we go! Muting myself.
Hello, Ripley. Hello, chat. My name is Barney. I am a friendly dancing pig.
Oh. Hello? Okay, you guys can hear me. I'm back. What's chat saying? Thank God it's not Slaughterwood again. Thank you. Guess. Not Barney again. Yeah, don't worry, Barney. I don't think Barney's coming back. So no need to fret. Yeah. I really should have responded to these messages before I started up. Yep. Alrighty. But yeah, how is everybody? Everybody survived the break? Probably stream another hour, probably. And then we'll call it for the day. Because without a co-host, this streaming stuff, I don't know. It's pretty mind-numbing. You know what? This music kind of reminds me of Darkwood. Kind of reminds me of the morning theme of Darkwood. That's a game I love. I love Darkwood. Darkwood 2, they're making Darkwood 2. It's like making a fucking Shawshank 2. We'll see. We'll see. We could do guests every stream. Like a new guest every stream. Or the viewers maybe could call in with questions. Or to talk about a topic. Maybe I'm overthinking it. People kind of just want to see like art stuff, which is fine. That's what I can do. To be honest, I like art streams just because I like doing work alongside somebody else. You know, I think like above all else, that's probably what these streams accomplish. Like if you're wanting to do artwork, then it's very helpful to have somebody else also doing stuff. It's just to hear them ramble on about pointless, mundane, asinine things. Speaking of asinine, I recently watched season 10 of Love is Blind. This is officially what we're talking about now. We've hit the bottom of the barrel for content. Season 10 of Love is Blind. You're doing animation work right now as well. Okay, see, that's great. And I would love to see it. Definitely send it over. And I will take a look. Got me on the second monitor. Nice. Yeah, I love that. That's what I do when I watch art streams. I need to examine other people's art streams though, so we can make some improvements here. But yeah, Love is Blind season 10. Super weird season. You don't know the premise of this show, so let me explain this. A bunch of people. People are split up into men and women, okay? They go on two sides of a complex. I don't think they live in the complex. Maybe they do. They might live in the complex, but I'm getting off topic. So they're in there, and they have to go into these pods, to talk to another person from the other. Yeah. It has 11 seasons. Yeah, it has 11 seasons. Although I have not seen season 11, I don't think it's out yet. Plus, it has a bunch of seasons in other countries like the UK, Poland, Spain, any country you can think of. Yeah, so they have to talk in the pods, and the premise is like these people can like make a connection without seeing each other, which is like, happens, right? In our modern world, that stuff just kind of happens naturally sometimes. And most people, I think, develop feelings for people based on emotional connections mainly, but what do I know? So yeah, anyways, and then they have to get married. They propose to each other inside of the pods when they can't see each other, and then they go out into the real world and they have to live with each other, and then they get married at the end of the season. Or they break up and don't get married, or they get left at the altar by the other one. Yeah, season 10, I don't know what the hell is happening. There was one couple that they were just like completely flawless, like completely happy, and the show basically just didn't follow them as a result. Like, yeah, so that was like, it's kind of boring, to be completely honest. It's not really why I'm watching the show. But yeah, I don't know, there was no like super crazy stuff. It was a season of television. If you like trash TV, then you will love, you'll love Love is Blind, and that's what I love. It's just having complete like slop on in the background, so I can focus on more important things. That's Love is Blind. OMG, it was nominated for a BAFTA, really? Surely not. In what category? Worst show? No, I love the show, really. I don't know. It's hard for me to actually criticize it. I kind of love it. I'm gonna have to cut this whole part of the stream. This is so embarrassing to talk about. What's like the rate for them ending up together? Oh no, it's not 50%. No, it's like I mean, okay, so they usually have a bunch. They have about 20 potential couples when they start the season out, probably. No, probably about 15 potential couples starting the season out. And they'll follow about 5 couples, and then 4 of those will break up. So usually it's about a 1 in 15% get married. And then most of the time they'll break up after the season, anyways. So yeah, it's not great odds. It's like 1 or 2 per season, 2 at most. And basically, yeah, so basically maybe love isn't blind is the point. I don't know. Love is blind like 5% of the time. Hard to say, it's hard to glean a message. But it's an ingenious premise, I mean, it's truly ingenious. Looks like friggin' Arthur's holding the fishing rod, man. What's with this? Okay. Did it not color select correctly? Did you ever see that reality TV show hosted by James Gunn? To be a star in Scream? Oh, no. Don't think I remember that. I think I knew they were hosted a competition. I know they hosted a competition for someone to be a character in Saw. And I have not seen that either, but I know of that better than this. Was that lady in Saw 4? Right? With the scales? The super unfair one with the scales? Oh, I'm just missing my friggin' hand. What is this she says? I'm just missing my dang hand. I wasn't healed. I'm just missing my dang hand. I hope somebody edits the stream to put a picture, like, just put the video of the real performance next to my great imitation there. I didn't get therapy from John Kramer, I just lost my dang hand. Frick. Is this for the new animation? Yeah, this is for the new animation. We're just doing some texturing work for objects in the room, because I want all the rooms to be fairly detailed, so we can, so people don't really get like tired of seeing the same places a whole lot, which I don't think that's sound logic, but we're gonna try it anyways. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about the new show, let me know. Keep forgetting about the camera. Man, I'll get used to it. I'll smile and wave more. I feel like maybe the premise of a series is not very exciting to people. Like, there's so many YouTube series, like maybe you guys are just like, oh geez, another goddamn YouTube series. It's like if I told you I was going to start a podcast. Maybe that's how you perceive it. Oh geez, he's going to start a podcast. Jeez, what's next? A series? But listen guys, it's not going to be boring. It's not going to be 100 episodes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Animation series are usually fantastic. It just seems like everybody wants to do one because they are all fantastic. Based on your other work, you think it'll be great. Thank you, Rat Boy. Thank you, Bobby Boy. I love your name. Such an avid viewer of the streams. I really appreciate you being here. Have you ever seen that meme? It's like the guy who's made of cake. And he's sad because someone else made a cake. Wait. He's sad because someone else made a cake. Then another walks in and he's like, oh shit, 2 cakes is my lucky day. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're saying you can never have too much of a good thing. Maybe that's maybe the right idea to have. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I think people would not be content with seeing more content for free on YouTube. I mean, what the hell am I on about? But yeah. Oh, I love this song. I love this. It doesn't make me feel like I'm about to be attacked by a ghost. Kind of looks less like Arthur's holding this fishing rod now, so if nothing else, that's a good thing. Actually, that's coming together pretty well. Kind of like it. Let's just bring that in just a bit. Beautiful. So many comments. I'm like, oh damn, another 2 YouTube series. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're gonna gatekeep me. Lol. That's a good one. Oh, I'm not gonna publicly drink on stream. Hang on. Refreshing Coca-Cola. Plus more stuff on the channel. I mean, I'm happy to be live streaming again, you know. In the past I put too much emphasis on it. Now, you know, we got Bobby. Avid viewer. I meant to say Barney. Mine just tripped a switch, I guess. But we also do have Bobby, classic guy. But yeah, I really appreciate you all being here. What are we thinking of the fish? I don't know, I'm liking it. Maybe we could see an upgraded Barney? Maybe if I can get it working again? Make a new one? Who knows? That's sinister, isn't it? Wish I knew more trendy things to talk about. What's like what do people love hearing about right now? What do people love to hear about? It's probably art, right? If I watched more... Oh, actually, I've kind of inadvertently stumbled across a very funny joke. Actually, it doesn't really work. It's meant to be a scary fish. I was gonna say it'd be kind of funny if it was like all these bullet holes. The guy's just pretending to have fished it. But no, he shot 1,000,000 bullet holes into it. That's looking very creepy. I don't know, something about it isn't working for me. That wasn't working. I think the background's too light. Let's add in some way darker outlines, and then some much better highlights, and then probably be fine. What are these sounds? It's frogs, right? I'm not going crazy. Or maybe it's crickets. Could be crickets. It's more likely to be crickets. Can you give it 3 eyes like the Simpsons fish? Do I like fish sticks? Fish sticks. Can't say I've had fish sticks in maybe 20, 30, 40, 80 years? I don't know, I would say like 5 years probably, actually. But I wouldn't be able to tell you, it's been so long. Cool. Now some highlights. Damn it, soft lighting. Darkens it. Why does that darken it, man? Come on now. It's just not working like it's supposed to. Surely add should work. Guess kind of works. Oh, this isn't going well, guys. It's not going well. Save? Save this? I'm gonna look at the screenshot I took of it before it crashed. That's what I'm gonna do. Man. Suddenly, an idea. Not a good idea. But suddenly, an idea. Let's see if we can get this to work. Oh yeah, it's saving. Thank you for telling me to remember to save. Is that done? Yep. Great. Export. I know you guys can't see this. Okay. This is worth a shot, so if nothing else, that's what it'll be. Alright, let's switch the stream over. Oh god, I just realized it's going to unhide everything. Okay guys, pretend like you're not seeing this. Oh god, it's too much. Spoilers! Oh no, you guys can't really see it. Alright. Right, then we're gonna... I hope this works. Oh god! Spoilers! It doesn't look good right now, I know, but you just gotta trust the process. Alright, it's back! Yeah. That works. Oh man. Maybe curves? Oh, it's inverted, yeah, right. Yeah, that's fine. Anyone? Oh, you love seeing behind the curtain. And the, yeah. Yeah, the iconic duck. Beautiful. Okay, that should do. I might edit up that picture a little bit. Do you know what we'll do? I'm gonna go X color. these. Actually, plug that into there, plug that into there. Plug a factor in, actually. Multiply? No. 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 Wait. Yeah. No. Darken? I want to color ramp this, actually. So we can just bring this further together. I need something that kind of not multiply. Yeah, like soft light. Yeah. That just gives it just enough texture. I don't like that it goes over the fish like that, though. We'll just... Yeah. Great! Yeah, well, if you wanted a peek behind the curtain, it's a bit of trickery, you know? Still feels a little bright, but I actually think it's fine. Back to peak music. Right. The room's looking good. Let me give you guys a sneak peek of the outside. Just in bits and pieces. This is the satellite dish. I don't want to reveal too much, but maybe a bit of this. Maybe a bit of this. Yeah, you guys like to see this? Oh. These textures aren't all done, but when it's all done, imagine this. Oh, getting good. It's getting good. Right. The whole stream has a kind of surreal vibe with what I'm doing and what I'm wearing. Yeah, I guess it is a little surreal, you know. I'm an oddball. Wait, so they have to go outside to go to Nana's room? No, well, there's an inside door too, but there is also an external door. It's just a feature I really wanted to implement, like the idea of an external staircase for the house. I think it's a great feature, and it took a while to do, but we can do a lot of neat stuff with it as far as like a place for this series to happen. Beautiful view out the window. I wonder if that'll be in episode 1. You know what? I think it's good. Oh, is that in the right place, the light in there? Turn this on. Can't see a friggin' thing. Where is it? Why can't I see the light? Oh, it should be lamp, maybe? Oh no, this. Right, so actually that is fine. I think we just have to set this to be emission instead, right? Yeah, there you go. So that looks more natural now. Dial up the strength of it to match. Done. And this shouldn't cast shadows, so we'll turn that off. Oh, it's already off. Right. I know what I'm doing. Boom. Lamp. Right, anyways, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Piece by little piece. that look good? I think it looks fine. But are you directing the trailer? In what way do you mean? Like, am I shooting it? You know, am I making it myself? Yeah. But I mean, I'm doing probably most of the production for the whole show. So yeah, I'll be directing it. Oh yeah, it doesn't do Photoshop. Why? It's just so stupid. Okay, never mind. Go back to Substance Painter. Alright, I might have to call the stream kind of soon. This is getting kind of tiring. And we have not had the best, you know, run with work right now. But still got a few frames to finish up today, which is fine. Yep, I don't like that. Glad we changed it back. Though I'm kind of annoyed I spent so much time on it, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. On to the next one. Base color. Base color, base color, base color. This is going to be a darker picture frame. Like that. The flies. They get me every time in this song. It's not a song. But yeah, I'm directing the trailer. Should be good. I have a pretty strong idea of what it's going to be like. The thing with the trailer is you have to kind of capture the vibe extremely well. It's not easy. Oh, it is. And it's not. Whoops! That was from last year's streams. One of the old assets. Notice the music's also reset. Well, we're back now, we're back now. It was a bit of an oversight on my part, sorry about that. Make of the Scream inspired painting. Maybe. This is kind of a picture that's up on a shelf, you know what I mean? It's not really like a painting so much as it is. We'll do a black and white picture, I think. Nope, more sepia. think I'm going to do a picture of Barney crawling out of the pit in hell. Just as a commemoration of this stream more than anything. We're gonna have to stop picking up the pace on these textures. Well, to be fair, I'm doing like slightly tougher things first. Stuff like the light switches, it's not gonna really take that long, is it? The walls, that's going to be the hard part. Thinking how to do it more and more every day. Dreading it. Fucking dreading it, but it'll be fine. I'll have more music tracks next stream too. Really should maybe reuse some of these picture frames. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I've made 3 different ones now, technically 4. One wasn't destroyed. So maybe one more would be enough variation throughout the house. Okay. Let's just quickly do the sides. Oh boy, these headphones are starting to annoy me. Yeah, how do people feel about me streaming more often? Maybe every Saturday, every Sunday, maybe every like Wednesday, 3 times a week. People like that idea. If I stream more people will start to, show up. We'll have more to talk about. Be more lively. Because I admit, I'm not very talkative. I'm not a very good streamer, but it's a skill like anything. It can be developed. And with the right co-host or guest star, then we can make these streams fantastic. Theoretically. When the music loops again, that's when we're ending the stream. Cool, that looks good. I think I'm gonna do a simpler one for this. Slightly simpler. I'm too far away from the mic. Okay. What's the goal? Very good question. This is kind of meant to be like an alley. This is a building here, and then this is just kind of the street going up, and we're gonna have a nice. Okay. You know what? Gonna call it. The stream is pretty good. I really thought Barney was funny for a while, but we didn't get a ton done. Got the vase done. But I'll keep working on this off stream because I need to take an extended break. Okay. Well, that was a fun stream, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. For old time's sake. For old time's sake, let's see Barney one more time. But just for old time's sake. Alright, Barney. Alright, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, he shut off again. Okay, whatever. Alright. Thanks, everybody. See you around. It's the wrong button.